Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Premier. Experts advising the government on COVID-19 reveals a province at a tipping point. We have over 2,300 cases today in Ontario. And while vaccines won't get us totally out of this mishandled mess, they are one tool. Which is why it's so crucial to get needles in arms. But in Waterloo Region, we aren't receiving our fair share. Our medical officer of health said Friday, right now, it isn't equitable. Waterloo Region should have received 89,000 doses, but instead they've only received 66,000 to date. Premier, why are the people of Waterloo Region not receiving their fair share?
The Minister of Health.
Thank you, Speaker. Well, the answer is lack of supply. That's the situation for regions across the province of Ontario. We want to be able to expand into pharmacies. There are about 325 pharmacies offering the AstraZeneca shot now. We want to expand it to 700 so that we can have at least 3 pharmacies in each region providing the vaccines. But until we receive the AstraZeneca doses that are coming to us from the United States, we aren't able to do that because we do not have the supply. We don't even know when we're getting the supply. That's why we're asking the federal government to please provide us with this information so that we can ramp up, so that we can do those 150,000 doses per day and make sure that everyone in Ontario who wants to receive a vaccine will be able to get one.
Member for Waterloo, supplementary.
Speaker, this isn't an issue of supply from the federal government. This is about the province distributing vaccines equally to all communities. This is about the provincial government following their own rules on distributing vaccines. Last night, I hosted a telephone town hall with local officials and a public health doctor to answer people's questions about vaccines. People had thoughtful questions about the efficacy and the vaccine rollout. Many callers, quite honestly, just want to hug their grandkids. Others were frustrated with how the province is handling resources and the vaccine rollout, calling it flip-flopping directives. Our regional government has asked that they be considered a high-priority community to deal with increasing demands of COVID-19 pandemic on our marginalized communities, and they have a compelling case just to get their fair share of vaccines. Speaker, the government needs to get this right and ensure that resources on the vaccine rollout are actually equitable. To the Premier, can you guarantee today that Waterloo Region will begin to receive its fair share of its vaccines? No more, no less, just what you promised them.
Minister of Health.
Thank you. Well, vaccines are being distributed equitably across the province based on population and based on risk. We know that there are some neighbourhoods that are particularly at risk. They will be receiving larger amounts. But again, it all goes back to supply. If we don't have the supply, we can't give it to any of the 34 public health unit regions across the province. We are doing what we can based on constantly changing supply issues with the Moderna vaccine, with the AstraZeneca vaccine. There's virtually a daily recalibration that has to happen across Ontario when we receive these news with respect to changes in supply, delays, and so on. But we are still doing the work that we need to do in order to make sure that every public health region across the province, all 34 of them, receive their equitable allocation of vaccines based on age and based on risk.